My name is Karim Cheese, and y'all just witnessed my save file.
3, 2, 1. What's up, gamers? Welcome to the Save File podcast, where like every video game character, every gamer has an origin story to tell. I'm your host, Gold Lion, and today's guest here with the one and only Karim Cheese. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys? Happy to be here.
Yeah, man. By the way, people, for the people that's new here, this is the very first time I'm ever doing a live stream podcast, and it's dope. And of course, Karim Cheese is a very good first start. So, man, appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
Of course. So, how you feeling, man? How you doing?
Dude, I'm feeling great, man. I just coming hot off that Apex tournament on the front page of Mixer. We got second place, me and my boy Noob, my boy Demps.
Hey, okay.
Hefty bag, and it was just a great experience, man. The tournament was very fun. Very had my heart pounding the whole time, though, but it was fun.
So what stopped you from getting the full dub?
RNG, man.
RNG?
When you're playing FPS games and battle royales, it's just the RNG, dude. If it's not in your favor, you're going out hard.
Damn, man. Well, hell, congratulations on that second place. Congratulations to that whole front page, dude. That's freaking dope.
Thank you. All
right, man, we're gonna get right into this. So first question, tell us about your first experience with gaming.
So my first experience with gaming, I was about 5.
Ooh, okay.
I was about 5 years old, and I bursted onto the scene playing Super Mario on the Super Nintendo, but that didn't really get me. I only did it for fun. I was like, it's cool, whatever. It's Super Mario, and everybody's like, "What? You didn't like Mario?" And I'm like, it's whatever. I'm jumping, it was the standard.
It's revolutionary. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Everybody's like, you got to pay homage. I'm like, I know Mario is cool. Beep, boop, jump left or right. I know it set trends, but I love FPS games. So when I got my Nintendo 64 with my brothers, and I had no idea what the system was, but growing up, getting a little older, I found my first love, which was 007.
GoldenEye?
GoldenEye. Yeah, dude.
My boy, GoldenEye.
Man. Freaking LAN parties, dude, at home. Just gold gun raging. Like, oh, man. There was nothing better than that.
Did you ever play slaps only?
I played slaps only. That is like the funnest
mode. Dude, and it's the worst. Like, you're sitting there, you're like, back.
Yeah, dude, the karate chop, bro.
It's like you're just sitting there hitting it, and then it's so salty when you get knocked down. You're like, bro, oh man, good time.
Got slapped.
Yeah, and then golden guns only. Did you ever play? Who was the guy you used to play the most?
Bond.
Okay.
I'm Bond all the way. I was nobody but Bond. If somebody wanted to pick Bond, I was pissed.
Oh yeah, that's right. You couldn't pick the same character.
Nope.
Oh man, damn, that sucks. Well, okay, so 007, that's really got it to. So why 007? Why did that stand out to you the most?
I like the whole concept of seeing, like, being in the body, like seeing my gun, seeing my hands, seeing it from the player's perspective,
So like yeah, for like a first, was that first person view? Yeah,
first person view.
Mm-hmm.
Just being in control and messing around with sensitivity stuff and messing around with the angles and cameras, and it was just fun it was just better for me than the third person gave me a feeling, like when I play Mario or something like that. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't it for me.
Did you ever beat the game, the story mode, and was that the hardest mode, the Agent 07 Agent?
No.
Me neither.
I gave
it's
up.
hard.
I
it's
gave
hard,
up.
dude.
You know why? Because I was too young to even figure out how to get past all the levels. I would get lost and kill the same people over and over again because they would respawn.
You know what would be a great stream?
What?
If you went back and finished that game.
Some 007.
Yes, dude.
I got to get the mini, dude. They're coming out with a mini one. Mini Nintendo 64 with preloaded games.
Really?
And it's not out yet. But they're making it. It's in production. So
did they give a release date?
No. It's just it got granted. Like it's gonna be coming out probably in like a year or two. It'd be nice.
Oh man, I'm definitely ready for that. Holy shit. Oh man. Okay, so the first segment we're gonna get into, my friend, is character creation. So a little bit of background in your life. So the first question, yeah, your life. About to get real deep here, man. So
man.
The first question I usually ask, why the gamer tag? Why Karim Cheese?
Okay, so obviously my first name is Karim, and so this story is the lamest story on earth. But in high school, I would always be the kid in the morning. I'd always have a bagel in the morning. But the trick to eating the bagel was I would never eat it with Karim cheese. So I would always like it toasted, regular, dry. People would be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I like dry ass bagels. I don't know why. They're toasted. They taste good. I like them." So, long story short, I get to the table. I'm eating the bagel that is toasted and dry. This girl sitting next to me. I don't remember her name, but she's sitting next to me and she goes, "Hey, Karim, you gonna put some Karim cheese on that bagel?" And then everybody in the lunchroom was like, "Karim Cheese, what?" And then from then on, I was Karim Cheese.
How old were you again?
College. I was 14.
14.
I was a freshman.
Shout out to the girl. You remember who the girl was?
In high school. No idea. I'm pretty sure she transferred. She transferred to another school that same year.
Really?
Yep.
How ironic. She
I
literally
had one class with her, and I'd never seen her again after that year. I'm pretty sure she transferred because we knew everybody in the high school.
All right, so why the hell do you like your bagel so dry and crusty?
I don't know, man. There's just something about it, getting the taste of a natural bagel without cream cheese on it. I just don't think. I think cream cheese ruins the bagel.
Do you like cream cheese? Period.
I like strawberry cream cheese. I do like strawberry cream cheese, but I don't like it with a lot of it. Like, you know what I mean? Some people put a massive amount, and it's just not.
Yeah, and just
it's just, no. I can't do it.
You like blueberry cream cheese? Have you tried it?
I like blueberry cream cheese. You know what's my favorite cream cheese? It's like a mixture with like what is it called? Is it apricots? It's like an apple apricot. Yeah, it's like diced up. There's like this place next to my house that makes homemade cream cheese. So they make so many different variations that they don't sell in store. So I can only get them at this little small store that I go to. I don't even know the name of it. I just go to it every day, and I just get my little apricot and my little strawberry cream cheese, and I try to make it last for like a good week, but I use a little bit of it like every day when I have a bagel.
Nice. All right, so where are you from, bro?
I am originally born and raised in New Bedford, Massachusetts, which is a small little whaler city on the East Coast.
Explain.
Touching the water.
Explain.
Okay, so New Bedford, their whole means of profit is we have the biggest shipping dock.
Okay.
Like on the East Coast, besides Boston Port itself. So scallops, fish, everything that you get through the ocean on the East Coast literally runs right through that directory and then gets transported throughout every single East Coast city right through New Bedford because there's no other port. So
interesting.
So it's the whaling city as well because in the history of New Bedford, whalers lived on the coast, obviously hunted whales for blubber, all that good stuff. And they just started to build New Bedford brick by brick, and then kind of became like the mascot. Even my high school, we were the Whalers.
The Whalers.
The Whalers.
The Whalers. What was the logo?
New Bedford High Whalers. It's actually a whaler on a wooden, like a little dinghy with with a harpoon.
Just looking like a badass.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, ready to go through any opponent. So anybody.
How was it like growing up there?
Horrible. Horrible.
Really?
Dude.
What?
I say that in laughing because we grew up, like, I know everybody says this, but we grew up very, very poor, dude. Like, I would come home from lunch living in Satellite Village, which is like a little small tenement, house to house, very tight. Everybody knows everybody in this little small cul-de-sac. 3 people per room, eating bread and cheese. It was a crap life. My mom worked 3 jobs to get us out of that situation. My dad as well, for that meantime. But it was just crazy, dude. I would never want to go back to it, but it made me who I am, you know? It made me strong, resilient, dealing with people in the hood trying to put me in the street and take me off of. I loved video games, and my brothers went the wrong route. I went a different route, and we kind of split over time. And that's something I kind of feel bad for, but at the same time I don't, because I knew I made the right choices, and if I didn't, I wouldn't be where I am today. So
where was it in your head? Like, you mentioned that you and your brothers made different choices, but what was it about you that made the different choice?
I just saw everything they were doing in the outside world and what they were doing. Yeah, they were making money. Yeah, they were living a good life, but at the same time, it was doing it the wrong way. Doing it the complete wrong way. And if I got into it, I would never be able to get out like they are right now.
So them getting in it is pretty much like the result of how you guys were living?
Basically. Them getting into it and then not pitching in, like, you know, like making some quick funds, and then kind of leaving me and my mom and like my dad to like struggle through, and while they just, you know, go ahead and do what they want and still live at home, which is crazy. But
where are you as in the siblings? Like, youngest, oldest?
I'm the baby.
You're the baby?
I'm the baby, yeah.
How old are you?
27, and I'm the baby. So
wow.
my brother that's next in line is 29. My other brother's 31. My other brother's 32, and my sister is 35.
How's your relationship with your siblings?
Very touch and go. We've spent almost every waking second together in our lives, and then now that we split off, it's kind of like text here and there, call here and there. We only see each other at family functions. It's not the best.
Mm-hmm. So what caused that, though?
Family drama, family issues, divorces, just a whole bunch of shit, dude. Fights, stealing. For me, preferably, that I had to keep upgrading my gear over and over and over again and trying to keep this stuff afloat. But I still love him. I still have love for him. I hope for change, and I'll never be that person that holds a grudge. I'm on this planet too short. My time is too short.
So how was your relationship with him, like, back in the childhood days?
Great. It was great. Like, playing soccer together, playing basketball together, playing video games together, smacking them in video games. Smacking them in video games. My older brother, Carlos, doesn't play FIFA anymore because I used to smack him like 11-0, 12-0 every time I played.
Forever retired.
He's out.
How was your relationship with your parents growing up?
I was always a mama's boy. My mom was everything and still is everything to me today. I don't talk to her as much as now, and that's another thing when it comes from streaming and stuff and working. I work full time, I stream full time. I don't have time for anything but to eat, work out, and play soccer. And sometimes I'll make times to get a lunch to make sure I'm not going too long without seeing her. My dad left when I was 16. Yeah, 16 on the holidays and Christmas. My mom found out that he had a whole new life, you know, a whole new side life, and he ditched us for them.
And how'd you take that?
It still kind of hurts, if I'm being honest.
But what hurts the most about it?
That he didn't come to any of like my sporting events or anything that I was doing in life, soccer wise. I was very good at soccer. I went to college, I got out, I went pro for 2 years, and he never came to any game because I knew he had another family and he chose them over me. So that kind of hurts the most.
You ever try to reach out to him and tell him how you feel?
Yeah. I call him sometimes to see if he wants to get lunch or something like that, because I don't want to. We talked about it. Like, we had a couple falling out, like not scream matches, but kind of like disagreements.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. He's just not the person I thought he was.
And what did you learn from all the choices that he made?
I learned that if you're gonna make a decision, you're gonna stick to it at that point. And if you start something, you finish it. I'll always be somebody that when I start something, I'll finish it. I'm never gonna not finish anything, because I don't want to be him. You know, I don't want to just up and leave things. I don't stop doing things. Nothing will ever stop me. Is pretty much the mentality he instilled on me, and I'm forever grateful for what he did, because I'm a freaking wrecking ball right now, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy in my life right now.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
So, with that happening, how'd your mother take it?
Oh, my mother was devastated. 23 years of marriage down the drain. Just got the divorce last year. Papers signed. She still cries to me every time we talk about it, when we bring it up, because we had a beautiful home. 3 floors. We own the whole tenement. We rented it out to family. It was just a big family house. And I'm pretty sure every day she wishes she had her house on the East Coast, like right next to the water. I'm pretty sure she wishes she still had it.
How's she doing nowadays?
She's doing good now. She has a boyfriend. She lives in a smaller city called Fall River. Not smaller, I would say same size as New Bedford, but she lives in Fall River now with her boyfriend. They got a new house, so they're living together. She left this apartment that I'm living in now. She used to live over there, so now me and my girlfriend take over this whole apartment until we move in about a couple months to Connecticut in May.
So you mentioned you were a mama's boy.
I am.
So why? Like, why was your relationship with your mom so strong?
Because my mom did everything for me. Whether it was drive 3 hours to ODP soccer camps to make sure I got the exposure I needed, whether it was to always get me food or McDonald's whenever I screamed my ass off and I didn't deserve it. I really didn't. Getting me all the toys I ever wanted, anything for Christmas I asked for it, I always got. And I never knew how she got it, because she was working 3 jobs, paying the bills all by herself. My dad was helping a little bit, but he barely did. Even when he was home, he barely did. And she did everything. She got everything, and I could tell that she got nothing for herself. And that takes a strong person to do those type of things.
And from that, what did you learn from your mother?
I learned to be compassionate, to be strong, be smart, and take everything with a grain of salt, and keep pushing forward no matter how hard it seems. Things will get better. And she taught me how to be brave. I would say the most brave.
Brave how?
Brave as in to tackle everything head on. Whenever I asked her about anything I wanted to do, even streaming or playing soccer or going to a job interview or anything like that, and she was like, they're gonna love you. They're gonna enjoy you. You're gonna be great. You just have like this attitude that everybody wants to be friends with you, and you have a great smile. And I was like, Mom, easy. I know you're my mother. I know you're my mom. I know, like, you gotta say those things. And she's like, no, I'm serious. Like, you're a great son. And I was like, you're everything. She was like, you're everything I could ask for in a son. And I cried.
Damn. Real stuff. Yeah, I have the same relationship with my mom too, so that really hits me in the heart, man. That's dope. It's good to hear that. So you mentioned soccer. And you got it into pro. So mama out here, she out here hustling for you, helping you do your soccer thing. So how'd you get into soccer?
So I started playing soccer since I was 3. When I could first kick a ball, my dad put me on the ball. My dad was one of the best defenders, I would say, around in my area. So I started playing, and instead of playing with kids my age, I started to play with men. like grown men. Whenever I was 3, I would play with like 10, like a couple years up. I'd always go a couple years up. So when I was 14, I got like, to the man status, like, coming into high school and stuff like that. And instead of playing with my high school friends and high school kids and just trying to get by, I started to practice with his men's team. They kicked my ass. Like, they kicked my ass. And I just got stronger. I got faster, better, reading the plays, intelligent. Like, the game was mine. My speed, everything. I was lightning quick, dude. Fast. And after college, I went to UMass Dartmouth. After college, I graduated. I got Defender of the Year, left, went to Orlando City FC for a year, played for them. And then after Orlando City, I got transferred to LA Galaxy, which was dope.
Nice.
And then I played for them. And then I tore my ACL, and I had to call it quits. I lost my speed. I had one surgery, and I just can't perform the same. And I know I can't, and I'm pretty sure the coach did too. So I got my severance and left.
How'd you take that?
I put everything that I had into streaming.
Oh, so you just focused on that? Okay.
Yep. I took everything that I had, every passion that I had about soccer. I still play on Sundays with the boys. Like, we still have games. I still play indoor games. Like, I still win tournaments with the boys. Like, we all have fun. I know I'm limited, but it's not going to stop me from playing in total. Mm-hmm. But I'm going, I don't know. It's just crazy how life is. Like, I can't, I don't know if it was supposed to happen for me to enter this content creation field, because I'm only a year in. So I don't know. I guess it was kind of just meant to be. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying not to throw my eggs all in one basket. I'm still trying to do stuff that I can't talk about right now. That is going to be very dope. Mm-hmm. But it's just been a wild ride, man. Like, this whole year has just been wild. It's been insane.
So yeah, let's take a step back real quick. Mm-hmm. So before the streaming, all that, you started on GoldenEye.
Yep.
And then tell us more, like, the whole gaming career when you were a little younging all the way to now.
Okay, so after I started playing GoldenEye, I upgraded from the Nintendo 64 to Dreamcast. Have you ever heard of Dreamcast?
Bro, yeah, I'm a nerd too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started playing Dreamcast. I started playing Power Stone, which was an awesome game. I loved Power Stone.
So what is that game? That's a game I don't know. What is this? What is Power Stone?
Power Stone is like a 4 or 5 person BR, like where you guys all fight and see who's the last person, and the last person wins. So it was like a little fighter BR. It was nice. Before they were called BRs, nobody knew what it was until, like, it was only like, oh, last person wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would play Power Stone. I'd play Sonic. I'd play what else was I playing? I think I only played Sonic and Power Stone on it a lot until I burnt it out, and then I bought a GameCube, and then I started playing Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario. Then I started to like Mario because it went into third person a little bit. Then I started to like Mario. Even when the N64 Mario came out and I would play it, I would always try to swim down, and I was always scared of that eel. When you get to the bottom, I'm like, oh no.
He'd be like this, just looking at you, bro. Like, come get this. I know you want this star.
And then the water's coming, and I'm like, and I'm trying to go to the top. Yeah.
I still hear the sound effects, dude. Oh my god, nostalgia, dude. The soundtracks on that game was lit, dude. It was just so
like those walking breaks, like the
yeah. Oh man, so good. The one track I did like was the when you turned into Metal Mario, because it was only like the fact you're just like, yeah, let's get it. Yeah.
It was like some techno stuff,
Hella 90s techno is dope.
But after that, I got my first Xbox.
Ooh, the big old fat controller.
First Xbox, the big fat controller. Awesome. Playing Fight Night, playing Halo, playing Gears of War. When the 360 came out, I upgraded. I only played short amounts of game. I didn't really get into playing until I got to the 360. Then I started really taking like my gaming career like to the next level. But at the same time, I was still playing soccer, so it was like gaming, soccer, school, gaming, soccer, school.
All right, so real quick, why not PlayStation? Why'd you go to Xbox?
Oh no, I have a PlayStation. I love PlayStation.
Well, I mean, like back in the day, like why'd you get a PlayStation? Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, I only got a PlayStation for exclusives because you know how PlayStations are exclusives, dude. I only play I'll play it for Spider-Man now that came out that I can't play it. Last of Us 2 that's gonna drop.
Final Fantasy.
I just never really Final Fantasy. You see the remake,
bro?
But it's on both.
I got goosebumps when you said that, dude. Like I'm still. I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
It looks so good.
It's dope.
But,
okay. Yeah, 360.
I just don't like the controller. I just don't like the PlayStation controller. I just think it's too small for me.
You know they have fat ones now because they knew there was a market for it. Yeah.
Astro. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just so comfortable with Xbox and Windows, and the big thing that got me was Windows. Like Windows integrating with Xbox and all this stuff. It's like computer to Xbox. It just feels good.
Yeah. Okay. So what games did you play on the 360 mostly?
On 360, I was a savage at Gears of War, savage at FIFA. I always played Call of Duty. I loved Call of Duty. I played it till no end, to the point where now I can't even play the new Call of Duties because I'm like, God, another Call of Duty, you know? Yeah. Unless this BR comes out and it's gonna slap, you know, I'm gonna slide through on it. But no, it's just a lot of Call of Duty and then a lot of RPG games. I loved playing Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed was a great start for me with Altair in the first one. It's amazing. Then we went to Ezio. Oh God, Ezio, that's my boy. Dude, that's my boy.
He's a badass motherfucker. My favorite one to this day so far is still Black Flag.
Black Flag was the dopest. The dopest. That one, okay, it'll go Black Flag for me, and then it'll go Origins because I played Origins. That was in Africa. That one is really, really good.
I haven't played that one.
I'm gonna say it's better than the Spartan one they just made. I know they made like a Greek mythology one. Odyssey. Yeah, Odyssey with the Greek mythology. I played it. I wasn't like an extreme fan. It was pretty cool though. I like history, so playing those games and running through the history and learning about everything in a different light, which is pretty cool with like a kind of a fun twist.
That's freaking dope. Okay, so you got the Xbox One. I'm assuming, right?
Yes, Xbox One X.
So how does streaming get involved?
This is funny. So I started streaming on the lunky Xbox, like the original Xbox. I started streaming on my bed, like so back here. I didn't have like this futon. I had like an actual bed back here, and then my dresser was here. Now I have like a streaming desk, but my dresser was here. I had a side dresser as well for like my big clothes. And I would sit on my bed, hurt my back for like 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day on Mixer, just yelling at my screen, playing Rainbow Six Siege. Like he's pushing, get that snap, wall bang, like just yelling. My mom's in the other room, she's in here. I try to stream past night, she's knocking on the door. I'm pretty sure people, if they were watching my stream and I talked about this, they'd be like, oh, I remember that random knocks on my wall, dude. And they'd be like, what is that? I'd be like, I don't know, someone's at the door.
So why did you start streaming though? Like, what about the Mixer thing? You're like, stream now. Like, why? I
started watching Jules D4W when I first came to the platform, and he was playing Rainbow Six Siege, and he was streaming and stuff. And I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, what is he doing? I was like, he's on, like, and I didn't even know, like, streaming. I knew Ninja and all that stuff, but I thought those were pre-recorded videos. So I go into his stream, and he's just playing Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm like, I'm good at Siege. So I put a message in the chat. I'm like, hey, dude, I've been watching you for a while. Do you mind if I get into a game or two? And he's like, sure. We go into a game. We start playing. Next thing you know, I'm streaming. Like, I'm getting into it now, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is how it works. my stream was so low quality. I'm not gonna lie.
That's how we start. Humble beginnings, bro. Humble
I'm not
beginnings.
gonna lie. I was streaming on light stream, trying to get some overlays, choppy ass 680p. It was a work in progress, but it got me to where I am today. So it was just a wild journey.
So you started with R6, and then what?
I started with R6, and then I would swap to FIFA, PUBG, and RPG games.
So
And some anime games here and there, like some Naruto, Ninja Storm. Yeah.
you gonna play the new One Punch that comes out? 28th, I think. Comes out the 28th.
I don't see. I'm either gonna get the One Punch or the new My Hero, because One Punch has been like, I love One Punch, man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this season just started, right? We're halfway through the season, and this anime disappeared for 3 months or 4 months. I don't know what's going on. We have no word what's coming back, and it hurts.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like, I'm like, dude, you just made this kid come save the day, and then cut. It's over.
I mean, they're doing their own shit over there in Japan, dude. They do what they want.
They take a long break. I know they go hard, so they deserve these breaks.
Yeah.
But man, dude, like, I didn't think we already made it to the halfway of the season of One Punch. I was like, damn, I need more.
Yeah, definitely waiting on that. I mean, this last season though, it was, it could have been more, but I feel like the end made it worth it when, you know, Silver Fang was fucking him up, and then it was just.
Yeah, that dude in the tournament, dude. He's like, help me,
dude. Yeah, that was intense, bro. Like,
that was intense, dude.
It was so crazy,
dude. The music in One Punch Man is second to none. I'm telling you.
Dude, the intro, man. The intro. I still jam out to that sometimes when I work out.
Hypes you up.
Dude, you're just. I always thought because there was at one point in time I wanted to be a cage fighter because I was into martial arts, and I still think about it, I'm like, dude, if I was ever in it, that would be my intro music. So
the One Punch Man.
Yeah, dude. It's just, oh man.
Guitar solo going in.
Be all up in it. So when was the pinnacle point to where you were casually streaming to like, okay, I want to actually take this serious and make it into a career?
I got to 2,000 followers, and I've got a whole bunch of supporters and a whole bunch of community members, a whole bunch of Dojo fans. That's what I call my community.
Shout out.
Shout out Dojo fam, like holding me down all the time, dude. Whenever I say it, like, it makes me smile. But I just started to like find a knack for it, you know. I started to make it a show. I started to make it into comedy, high level gameplay, very interactive chat, professional screen changes, quality, audio, like everything. I just started dialing back on YouTube. I went on YouTube for 2 months before I bought all my pieces on my PC, built it by my hand, like did everything I needed to know, learned everything myself, so I would not owe anybody nothing. I didn't want to owe anybody nothing. I wanted to do everything I needed to do, which it's not bad to ask for help, but it's just how I am.
It's like, fine.
I just went to YouTube for everything. YouTube's my best friend, low key. It's my best friend. I watch videos all day, and I watch 4 or 5 videos on the same subject, teach myself again, find loopholes on which one's right, which one's wrong, find new stuff, double that, add it to my repertoire, take notes, and then keep going from there.
See, listen to this, chat. Karim brings up a very good, valid point in today's opportunity. Like, the world of the internet, everybody, this is the first time in history of man that we all have an level playing ground. And if there's nothing you guys don't know, your daddy is Google and your mama's YouTube. Do that shit. Do you put time into your research, man? Learn new shit. You don't know a question? Figure it out. Like this man. He got here today because he put in his own self-education with free content that was out there.
Yep, and shout out to all the content creators on YouTube that helped me get here.
Hell yeah. So you said there's a Dojo fam?
Dojo fam.
Shout out to the Dojo fam that's here in the chat, man. Shout out to them, dude. That's dope. So when you say they help you, hold you down, like what exactly have they helped you through?
Their nonstop support. Like I can legit not have a stream schedule, go live, and everybody will flutter right to the chat. Like everybody will just come right in heavy, like, hey Kareem, what's up? Hey, how's it going? They make my day. Like y'all make me smile. You don't know how important it is after a long day of work to come home and hit my stream and just be like, yo, what's up? Hey, where we landing, boys? Like, you know, like I'm just grateful for them, man. They're just amazing. Constantly showering me with love and embers and subs and donos when I'm not even asking for it. Like that alone is, I never ask, like, you don't have to do that. Like I always say that you don't have to do that. I always spit free knowledge. I always help anybody with their stream, whatever they need quality wise. I don't care. I'm not asking for anything. All I ask for is your time. I just want your time. If you have some time to come in and say hello to me, boom, that's it. And then you go about your day. Just come in and say hi to me. That's it.
So what do you think is a key component to the love for your dojo fam?
I'd say the key component for love is, I think it's support. I think it's like we always got each other's back. No matter who's streaming at any time, you'll always see one of my community members in their chat. Whether it's if they're posting, because we have Discord, you're already in the Discord. But if we're posting the self-promote tab, I always go to my self-promote tab just to click on it if somebody is streaming, just to say, take a time out of my day. Like I have 30 seconds in between something I'm doing for editing. I'll click and I'll go, hey, look, hey, how's it going? And they freak out because I'm in their chat. And to me, I'm like, bro, I'm just me. I'm like, hi. I'm just Kareem. Nice to meet you. We've already met each other. You're in my chat every day. Like, you know, I'm going to slide through. And like, people are happy to see me. And I just feel like it's a revolving door. Like it's continuously done throughout everybody in the Discord and everybody through the community. And I think it's just destined for great things. I think we have something good.
What is it you think that you're doing for them that they reciprocate and show much love to you?
I think I'm providing most of the people that watch me with like a mini escape, I would say. Like, let's say if they're having a hard day at work or they're having issues or in life and they just want to come through and have a neutral, safe zone to come through and talk about and hang out. It would be great to come through because I'm always going to welcome you guys with open arms. I'm always going to say, hey, I hope you're having a great day. What did you do today? What you guys having for lunch? You know what I mean? I care. Like I want them to know that I care. Jeez, I can't talk. Know that I care and that I love when they come to my stream and I love when they're doing good in life and I love when good things happen in life. I always tell everybody, post something in Discord. Like, let's say you graduated something, like we should all know. Like, let us shower you with compliments because you deserve it.
Do you have a thread there to where like milestones and then people can just put something in there for their like life achievements?
I should. I don't even have a milestone thread. I have a self-promote tab, but I think I should make a milestone thread.
Yeah, I think
that's
that'd be
actually
dope.
A great idea.
Yeah, people can just go on there. Hey, I graduated. Hey, I did my first 10 pull-ups ever. You know, just little things. You know. Yeah, that's definitely.
And then I was gonna make a birthday tab too because I almost missed one of my mods' birthday. I almost slapped myself.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I need to make a birthday tab.
Who was the mod?
I need dates. My girl Stormy. I need dates. It was her birthday yesterday. Stormy, happy birthday! If you're watching, happy birthday. I did not forget. Sips tea.
How long? Sips tea. How long has she been a mod for you?
Stormy has been a mod for me for about 3 months, and her boyfriend or her husband, her daughters, they all watch me at home on the big screen, and that's such an amazing feeling. Jade is one of her daughters. She was my #1 fan. She draws pictures of me. Stormy bought her a t-shirt of my merch so she can wear. Like the support has just been insane. Amazing. It's amazing.
So explain your adventures of becoming a mixer partner.
Oh yeah. So this is a fun one.
Okay.
So I've already hit the 2,000 milestone for followers and all that good stuff, but obviously my quality wasn't there. I had stuff to work on. So after I got denied my first time, I was all excited. I went my first time, I got denied. I took that with a grain of salt. Boom, pushed through. 4 months later, I'm at 5,000 followers. I killed it, dude. CCV all the way up. Numbers are skyrocketing. People are knowing me. I'm networking in channels. People want to play with me. They know what I'm about. They like my energy. So I started rocking with good people like Coven, like Queen Eliminator, and I'm playing with these top people on the platform. And I'm like, dude, I ain't shit, and I'm playing with the top person on the platform. And I'm looking like, I'm like, you know when you astral project out of your body? I'm astral projecting out of my body, and I'm like, you doing this? I was like, you doing this? And it's wild, dude. It's just wild. And then after that, like, it just set the foundation. And then now we're like, our CCV's at like, what, 250 now? Like, we're on the spotlight of the front page. We're pushing partnership goals for contracts. I want to get a contract with Mixer. Hopefully that comes soon. Flying all over the world, Texas, LA, events. Like, it's just, life is great, dude. And being a Mixer partner has been nothing short of phenomenal.
Congrats,
it's amazing.
Man. So, like, okay, so you bring up a good point when you said you got denied for the first time. You
Yes.
took it with a grain of salt. But tell us the process of how you felt and what helped you use that as motivation.
So when I got denied, they wrote in the email, they said, hey, you're an Apex streamer, and there's a lot of Apex streamers on the platform, and they have higher CCVs. You know what I mean? You know how the numbers game goes. And that hurt me, because I play a lot of games. Like tomorrow I'll be playing FIFA with my community. I'm a variety streamer, but I love playing Apex. I do play a lot of Apex, but I wasn't at the time, and I got labeled an Apex streamer. So then I was like, you know what? I took it with a grain of salt, and this is how I did it. I went through, kept playing Apex. This is what I did. I kept playing Apex. I wanted to be a little like jerk about it. I played Apex, smashed it, dude. 80 CCV, 90 CCV, 100, pushing for like 3 months straight. And then after that, I reapplied again, and I was like, "You deny me now, y'all fools." I was like, "Y'all gonna deny?" I was like, "Y'all gonna deny me now? Watch out, cause you do it again, I might just take over the whole platform." No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, high key though, numbers talk.
Yeah,
the market is the market is the market, man. They can't be so loud where they can't ignore you, man.
It's a business.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, it comes down to that's really what it comes down to. But hell, man, I would like to say congratulations on all the success that you've done, dude. I could tell the Dojo Live people, some of the people in the Dojo fam are putting in the chat right now. There's a lot of love and support you got, and I definitely see it when I come into your streams, and I feel it now the way you speak about them. Congrats, it's awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. That was your content creation. Wow, that was your character creation, my friend. Now we're gonna move on to the next segment, your attributes. So now, your attributes. So now, I'm gonna name off a few characteristic traits, and you rate yourself from 1 to 5, 5 being the highest.
This gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt? Nah, you be alright. Just answer truthfully, that's it.
Okay.
Alright, grit.
4.
Why not a 5? Why the 4?
I'm my own worst enemy.
Ooh, explain.
Like
what you mean?
I always so when it comes to like being determined and having some grit and just grinding it out, I'm always for it, but at the same time, I'm the little person in my head saying, oh crap, what if this is not enough, when I'm doing far more than I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm always the first person to crack down on myself to make sure I get something right or something done. So I don't think it'd be fair to give myself a full whopping score with some doubt, you know?
Of course, it's natural for us to do that, but it helps us be better, you know? It's like, what can I do better? What that I'm already doing? Curiosity.
5.
Ooh, why a 5?
I am the most curious person you'll meet. I always want to know how something works, what makes it tick, what makes that person tick, what do they want to do, what do I want to do. what is life gonna do? I'm always looking for something behind the scenes that is going on, and 100% of the times there usually is, and it always depends if I'm lucky enough to find it or not.
What was the last thing that you discovered from your curiosity? Like fun fact or something? Anything?
So, all right. So the last thing I discovered was some underlining differences between content creators on different platforms, and how people go about treating other people on different platforms, and what people mesh with other people on certain different platforms. Right now, I'm in a neutral zone. I love people from all platforms. I have no issues with nobody, and that's where I want to be. So, I can't. I'm gonna pass on this one. I can't. I can't on this one. I'm gonna get myself a neutral zone. I can't.
But I mean, still, go back to the original question. Like, so what's the last curious thing that you leared? Like a nice little fun fact.
I learned a fun fact. I learned that can it be?
It can be literally.
I actually learned that in Seattle it snows. Like, I didn't know it snowed in Seattle.
I mean, it's way up there.
It's like, yeah, like near the mountains, right? I didn't know it snowed in Seattle. Everybody thought I was like the dumbest kid on earth. I was like, wait, it snows in Seattle?
Did you know where Seattle was at?
Yeah, I've been to Seattle. I've been to Seattle for PAX, and I'm like, for PAX West. And legit, people are telling me it snows here, and I'm like, what do you mean? This is California. This is like West Coast. This is like always sunny, always rainy. It's great, but it never snows. Next thing you know, I see like Steineken on the head of Mixer, and like Ethan sending me pictures of snow on Twitter, and they're going to work fully snowed, and I'm like, oh God, here we go. And I'm trying to move to Seattle in 2 years, and I'm just finding out now that it snows, and I'm trying to get away from snow. I'm from Boston. It snows all the time. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, I'm from the Midwest, from Indiana. Fuck the snow. I'm done with it. I hate waking up in the morning, and you got to wake up 20 minutes early just to wipe off all that snow in your car, and then you got to warm it. No, I'm done.
No, I purposely go to my car, turn it on, blare the heat 30 minutes, go back into bed, take a nap, wake up. Yeah, I let my car. Somebody take my car. I got insurance.
Nice way, yeah. What's that called? Nice little life hack. Ain't you worried about somebody stealing your car? I got Affleck, bro. What's up?
I got insurance.
I got insurance. What's up?
And all my stuff, I never leave my wallet. Car, y'all ain't stealing nothing in that thing. I leave nothing but what, dirt and pebbles on the floor for my shoes. That's about it.
Man. All right, next one. Social intelligence.
5.
Ooh.
Definitely a 5.
Why definitely?
Definitely a 5, because I feel like I've got to a point where my social intelligence, and not even just social intelligence, social engagement have been great for me, and I feel like I'm very open, and and I can talk about anything with anybody, and I'm not afraid to go up to anybody and meet anybody as well, and just shoot the shit, and find out more about the person, find out more about whether it's a company I'm going to see at PAX, or whether it's a random person that I'm meeting for the first time who streams on the platform that knows me, and I don't know who that person is, but I'm still gonna act normal and like, hey, how's it going, and talk to them and be completely fine. Social, I think I'd keep it at a 5. I think I'm pretty confident.
Do you read books?
The last book I read was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
All right, let me reiterate that. Do you read self-help books? Self-improvement books?
No. You know what I read? I read manga.
That's cool.
I read manga, and that uplifts me, believe it or not.
Well, if you really want to get into social intelligence, there's this psychological teacher in Canada. His name is Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
Yes, sir. This man is my internet dad.
Internet dad.
Yeah, he's my internet dad. This guy is. Just watch one video of him, you're gonna be like this. You're just gonna be like, where the fuck am I? What'd you do to me?
Is he on YouTube?
Yes, he's on YouTube. He's one of those guys. You know how like there's those YouTube channels that take famous people's speeches and add music, do their own things to it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of those with him in it because his speeches are very powerful. It's dope. Pretty cool guy.
I have to look into it.
All right, next one. Gratitude.
Let's do 4. Let's do a 4.
Why not a 5?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? What?
I don't want to be that dude. I don't want to be that dude. Like I'm very like okay, I'll do a 5. If I'm being I'm being honest. I'll do 5.
Okay. 5. Okay, so first of all,
I was trying to be modest.
Oh, okay. I was going to be like, what do you mean that dude? What do you mean by that?
I was trying to be modest.
There's no such thing as being too grateful, my friend. I'll tell you that right now.
I know. I'm very like without you guys I wouldn't be here today, so like I owe you guys everything.
Who's you guys?
I owe my community everything. I owe my family everything, good and bad. I owe Mixer everything. I just owe life everything in general. I would live my life exactly the same way everything happened if I knew I would be where I am today, right now, sitting with you. Every single thing. I'd go through it all over again.
Why though?
Because I'm so in tune with myself, like, and I'm so at peace. Like I'm so at peace with everything that happened. I've grown up a lot in the past couple of years, and life has just been great for me, man. And I'd be selfish to like not be thankful for everything that I've been given after all the hardships I've endured.
So looking back at life, what is a lesson that you're most grateful for?
A lesson I'm most grateful for would probably be the lesson of always being respectful. That's my favorite one, being respectful. I try to teach my community, I try to teach everybody to be respectful to everybody, because that's how the world should be. If you're living in a world where you can't look at somebody and have respect for them just because they look a certain way or feel a certain way or classifies as some different ethnicity or gender or anything like that, then we did wrong in the world. We're going down. Everybody should be respectful and mindful of everything, and it just makes you into a better person. I just treat everybody with respect. I think everybody is destined for greatness. They just haven't tapped it yet.
Bring up a good point. So what do you think that's stopping them from tapping into it?
Fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of failing. Fear of not being accepted. Fear of too much exposure. Fear of losing people. There's so many fears. There's so many fears that stop people from doing what they want to do. And I want to be a symbol, like, or I want to be like, you know, like the dude that can look to and be like, hey, how did you do it? And I'll be like, hey, look, I didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't stop. I didn't give up. Every time I wanted to give up, every time I came home, I was tired. I didn't want to hit the stream button. I hit it, and I did it, and I brought energy, and I kicked its ass, and I slept good that night, and then I did it again the next day.
So for the people that are listening, what's some advice you can give them that's having fear stopping them doing what they want to do?
I think first confronting it and understanding what your fear is first would be great. And then once you understand what that fear is, I think you can be more comfortable with it and slowly own it.
Well said, my friend. Next one, patience.
3. Definitely a 3.
I mean, at least you're honest about it, you know, but why 3?
Definitely, he said 2.
He says, yeah, he's saying 2. You know you lying.
Oh God, I have my patience. Like, I've been doing this like not even a long time. My patience is through the roof. Like some things people say to me is out of control, and I try to be so respectful. Like y'all can vouch for me. I try to be so respectful, but when somebody says something like out of this world, I have to. And if I don't, I don't push it like overboard to the point where like somebody can clip me and I can get in trouble. But like I speak my mind.
So what is something that somebody says that really challenges your patience?
Great you asked. Yesterday, a dude came into my stream. You know how I'm on the partner spotlight? I love anime. I'm rocking a kunai in my mouth. I'm doing my pose. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sauce. I got drip on the front page, okay? I don't know anybody else who, like, I got drip on the front page. I did it because that's who I am. I'm a weeb. I'm an anime weeb. I love anime. So I had somebody come up to my stream and try to tell me that I was gay. Like, it was a bad thing, though. Like, you know, like they said, oh, your kunai in your mouth and your contacts ain't it, bro. It looks sus. And I'm like, what's wrong with being sus anyway? It was like, if I went that way, what's wrong with it? You still clicked on my profile just to tell me that the kunai in my mouth isn't it? And then another person tried to say that the kunai in my mouth in that photo was me promoting violence. I was promoting violence on Mixer. Do you think Mixer would let me put that on if I was promoting violence, dude? Literally, it's just a badass photo. Like, can we not have badass photos in life anymore?
They just can't have metal things shaped as weapons that could potentially hurt people.
Yeah. I can't.
People be extra, dude. Oh my God.
He was like, it's a teen stream, dude. I'm like, it's a teen. It's not on family friendly, dude. I'm saying shit, ass. Like, I can say whatever I want. This is a teen stream, dude. It's not family friendly.
I mean, you gotta love people. Gotta love people.
Oh, I enjoy it. It's great content. Sometimes when I can hold my breath.
All right, loyalty.
5.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll never let anybody down. I've always messed with the same people that I've always been with. I never not answer a DM. I'll ever not answer a text. I'm always helpful. You can ask anybody, dude. Whenever anybody needs a certain tip or anything like that, I go out of my way, take some time, DM them, send them whatever they need, and then go back to do my work. And if they ever need me, they know my DMs are always open.
And what was it that created this loyalty in you?
I just want to be a good person. And I feel like it's pretty shitty if you're not a man of your word.
Facts. Spirituality.
Spirituality. I'd say a 3.
Explain.
I'd say a 3. But when you're talking about spiritual, say it for me. Let's sound it out together.
Spirituality.
Spirituality.
There you go. Yes.
Spirituality.
Yes.
Jesus, God.
Ironically, right?
Ironically, it's a hard word to say, dude. I'm like, what the shit? Spirituality. Now I can say it good now because we sounded it out. Spirituality.
All you had to say was Jesus and God. There it was, you know? But anyway, yeah, why? So why 3?
So touch on spirituality before I confirm that 3.
Higher power of any sort, shape, color, whatever, essence. Higher power.
I put that as a 3 because a lot of people believe in God, right? And I was raised to believe in God. I'm a Christian. I went to church. I went to catechism. I did all the good stuff. And at one point, I got old enough, and I was just like, dude. I was like, so what about evolution? I was like, what about all this stuff? And I'm like, that's gotta happen too, right? I'm like, nobody just snapped their fingers and made Earth. and then I'm like, I'm so contradicted. Like I'm like, my mind is so messed up because I believe, like, I'm like, yes, God, please, like, you know what I mean? Like, life is great. I'm praying, like, everything is good, and at the same time, I'm like, wait, Homo sapiens? Wait, like, we evolved? And I don't know, dude. I'm at war in my own head sometimes on that term.
There's a good I think it was Socrates that said it, guys. Don't hurt me if I'm wrong, okay? Mm-hmm. But he said, living life is knowing that you know nothing.
Oh, that hits.
Know that you know nothing. So every time when somebody comes up to me, they're like, are you woke? I was like, I don't know. It's like, okay, so what is woke? It's like, are you woke enough? I'm like, do you even know what that means? Yeah, do you even know what that means?
I'm awake,
and
dude. I woke up this morning.
Yeah. You know, I try to be smart ass too. And they ask me, all right, so what's the definition of woke? And I tell them, knowing that I know nothing. That simple.
It's unbelievable. I just feel like we're all like, you know, we're all on the planet to learn every day, and nobody's ever gonna know it all. Everybody will claim they know it all. You'll think the books all know it all, but it's just a great opinion that could help you. Like, you know what I mean? Like most, like, I don't even know, dude. Like, that's another subject. When we go from books and like the Bible, like, who wrote the Bible? Honestly, can we say that you know who honestly wrote it just from history?
It was written by everyone and no one.
That's a crazy ass answer.
Yeah.
It's it. Yo, I know nothing.
There you go. You're learning. I like it. You're learning. But what's crazy is I was going through Instagram and I found this picture and it said, I am omnist. It's considered a religion, but it's more of a belief. So the definition of omnist, a person who does not claim any one religion, practice, or belief, but finds truth in all of them.
Wow.
Real shit. Yeah.
So that's what I am.
Yeah, that's what a lot of us are. Yeah, it's hard to find a word what we are.
Because I like to see like truth in everything that we've learned and everything that we talk about. Mm-hmm. And I think everything has an equal or two valid argument. Yeah. So
it's a great, man. Me and you can have some intellectual conversations if you would like someday, my friend.
Oh, I would like to be woke.
Stop. I'm gonna end up making when I get my merch out, I'm gonna be like, stay woke.
Stay woke.
Stay woke. And people are gonna be like, what? And I'm gonna hit them with that line and they're gonna be like,
oh man,
what'd this man do to me? Oh man.
he just realized I know nothing.
Yeah.
I'm living life so much better now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, of course.
You live a happy life just living your life and doing whatever you want to do and just not being a crappy human being. Don't be an asshole.
That's really it. But people are, you know, we're creatures of habit. We're controlled by the habits that we choose to do on a daily basis, and paradigms as well. You know what a paradigm is?
Enlighten me.
Paradigms is a multitude of habits developed in your childhood. So everything from the way you put on your pants, from which hand or actually which leg you choose to kick the ball, from how you eat, every little things. But of course, some are greater than others, and that's the character that creates us to who we are today. But the good thing is that if we want to change, we got to start by changing our habits, and that is not easy, and that's a whole nother topic.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I have a lot of paradigms then.
Everybody does. Yeah. Shout out to Amazing. Great show. Go Lion. Thanks, man.
Andres,
much love. Thanks.
Amazing. I see you, baby.
Sup, peeps? Andres creates? Hey, I like that. I'm assuming you're a creator. All right.
Legend.
The legend. All right. Next one. Confidence.
100%.
Why?
There's no wall that's going to stop me, dude. I'm going to work 100 times on what I want to do when I want to do it. Nobody's going to tell me no. I'm going to work my ass off and I will beat you. No matter what it's going to take, I will do what I need to do to get to the top or get through whatever that's standing in my way.
And what do you think is the foundation to that confidence?
I think I kind of instilled it into myself. Between when it came from playing soccer when I was younger, I always had that mentality. standing in my way, I'm gonna run through, take the ball, go through, score. Nothing's gonna stop me. Even your tackle, nothing like that. I'm gonna set myself up. I'm gonna envision it, and it's gonna happen. And it just translated into life. Between interviews that I go through, I always keep that mindset. They're gonna want me. They're gonna love me. I'm gonna act normal, I'm gonna act myself. I'm not gonna, fart during the interview. I'm gonna enjoy myself. And then, no, it's just everything that I do, I always go through it instead of going up to it. I want to smash through the wall, dude. I don't want to open the door. I want to break that whole shit, dude. I just want to.
But if you can't open the door, will you open the door?
I mean, yes. If it's usually the door is never open. The door is always like rickety, and like you gotta turn it a couple times. So at that point, I'm lifting up my leg and I'm kicking that shit.
Oh, nice. Next one, forgiveness.
5. I'm a sucker, dude.
Explain.
I'm a sucker. No matter, I give people too many chances. Like even in my stream, in life, like people doing me wrong. I give everybody too many chances, and I get used a whole bunch of times. But I'm okay because I don't feel like I'm getting used. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like I'm doing what I should be doing the right thing. And but now some people have exploited me, use my name for clout, like all this stuff, and it's not cool. But at the same time, I don't bite on it because it's bad marketing. You don't want to do that. I just let them at me and all this crap, and I don't know. I'm too forgiving.
What about forgiveness within yourself on your own choices?
2.
Why?
2. I never like. So this is heavy in gaming. So when I go into a fight or anything like that, and I do make a slight simple mistake, dude, I'm so hard on myself. I beat myself to the ground every time, and it psychs me out for games to come. I'll lose the next game. I'll lose the next game. I'll lose the next game. I'll lose the next game, and it'll kill me. And then I'll end up getting myself back up, maybe like 6 games in, and I'll start playing like myself again. But I always do that. I always psych myself out, and I got to stop doing it.
May I share a Chinese proverb with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So considering with goals, a man who blames others will never reach the goal. A man who blames himself is halfway there. But a man who blames no one has arrived.
True.
So learn not to give yourself too much shit, man. I mean, it's in our nature. Like you said, it goes back to self-criticizing ourselves. We always want to do more because we know in our human potential we can become more. But it's just in order to become more, we got to forgive ourselves for the choices that we make because we are humans. And we're going to make mistakes. We're not perfect.
I agree.
Okay, so work on forgiving on yourself more, my friend.
I'll work on it. It's not gonna be instant, but I will try.
I mean, I don't expect it to, but
I will try.
But you saying you will is progress. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Open-minded.
5.
Ooh,
I'm down
why?
for pretty much anything. I'm down
Pretty much anything?
Pretty much anything, honestly. A lot of people will go, "Ooh, what? He's down for anything?" I'm like, I'm pretty much am, dude. If you run something by me, you get me something, down for it. I'm just like, hey. Just like when you hit me up, I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, thank you, by the way, for that.
Yeah, why not? Like, it's great. Why not use your platform to help out somebody else's platform? Why not say yes to somebody helping somebody shovel snow when 2 hands can do it a lot quicker than 1? Why not pick somebody up if they need a ride and they don't have a vehicle? Why not? I always live the why not life. I don't want to live the no life, you know?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna go somewhere with that. Damn. Oh yeah. When was the last time you did something for the first time?
Damn, the last time I did something, it was last year. I went rock climbing for the first time.
Like legit rock climbing, or like in a gym rock climbing?
Legit rock climbing outside. Shit was scary as hell, dude. Nailing shit into the I had a teacher with me, but I was like, how's this dude doing that? He's like, just use the powder. Use the powder. I'm like okay. I'm using the powder. Dude. I'm right, dude. I'm like stringed up to his hip. All I can see is his ass. I'm like, God damn it, use the powder. And he's putting the powder's falling on me. It was. I felt alive, dude, because I was like scared. And at the same time, I was climbing, and I got to the top. The view was amazing, and that was the first time I did something for the first time but before that, maybe like 5 years, dude.
So you're so open-minded, but you have years within time that you do something for the first
time. Yeah, because I'm so into my routines, into what I want to do, and I was so into like soccer. I was so into just eating, like repetition. Like everything just puts me in a certain cycle where I don't have time to do anything.
Do you wish to break the cycle every now and then?
Yeah, I take a weekend off, like here and there, just to relax, or I'll take a day off of streaming just to go through and like have dinner with my girlfriend, go to a movie. You know, those are all simple things though. But to like really, I'd love to go to Japan, man.
Dude,
I'd love to go to Japan,
dude. Me and my boy were actually making plans to go, and just yesterday I discovered there's a Pokemon hotel in Japan. Exactly. Yeah.
There's a Pokemon hotel?
There's a Pokemon motherfucking hotel, bro. Look it up. Google
hotel?
it. I don't know. I didn't get that far, but I don't care. Take my money.
Pokemon, yeah. If it's Pokemon, whatever, I'm with it. If it's Pokemon anime related or something I can relate to, I would stay in it rather than a regular hotel.
Exactly.
I want a good time.
How does that work? Okay, so basically you had the photo that I seen was this Instagram model. She was vlogging and she took a photo of herself on Instagram at the Pokemon Hotel. Basically, they provide, you know how they have towels? They provide towels? Well, they provide like these onesies, and she was wearing a Pikachu onesie. She was sitting on a bed and it had a big ass Snorlax. The back had like a giant old Pokeball, like some little references from the Pokemon game itself, and you could just tell it was all Pokemon out. Even her coffee mug she was drinking, it was some kind of like Pokemon. Like, it's insane, dude. Her socks were Pokemon. Her socks, her bed sheets, Pokemon. It looked dope. Crazy. Yeah, so there is a big ass Snorlax. There is, point blank. They sell those only in Japan though, because in America it's hell expensive and stupid. I don't know why nobody does it. Must be expensive? You never know, man. You never know.
It's probably cheap in Japan. I think it's expensive out here because they import that.
Yeah. And especially because the name, you know, a Pokemon hotel, $1,000 a night. People will pay it, though. People out there that got the bread, they'll do it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, man. All right, next one. Courage.
5.
Why?
I'm courageous on about anything. I have the courage to do almost anything. I went dirt biking out of nowhere. I did not know how to ride. I learned it in about 30 minutes. I've skydived already, specs. I always go to the top of buildings, even though I hate heights, because I like to look over them and see how small people look, which is hilarious because I'm very scared. Pretty much anything that I ever got asked to do or said that I wouldn't do, I pretty much done because somebody said I couldn't do it.
What is something
like let's say what is it what is that thing you call when you're on the back? I don't even know what the word is called, but I tried it on the back of a speedboat when you're holding. Is it wakeboarding?
Wakeboarding, yeah.
It's wakeboarding. Tried that first time, busted my ass, almost broke my ribs. I gave it a shot. Dude, I was going so fast, they hit a wave. I went up, off the zip, off the line, and then I had a life, obviously a life jacket,
yeah.
And then I skimmed on my back like a turtle, dude, across the whole water. And then like through there, like my knees were just going up, and then I was just like, oh God, my rib's gonna come out of my skin. Hold on, my rib. And then you couldn't stop at that point. I was just going, but damn, it was a good time. And then I went tubing after that, and then it happened again, and I was like, okay, I'm all set.
I'm done with this. Yeah. What is something that's challenging your courage to try something for the first time?
Eating bugs. I hate bugs.
But
and
you'll
I've
try
never
it.
but I'll try it. Nobody's ever given me the option.
Japan.
So I've never done it. But I hate bugs, bro. I hate bugs. I can't. The bugs.
Dude,
I can't.
So going back to Japan, I don't know, somewhere in Asia, so this girl, she had a wine glass right here, right, full of wine. She had these 2 freaking centipedes, they're like this long, legs long enough you could see it. She grabs a chopstick, she throws it in the glass, and it starts bubbling, and all of a sudden it pops, and then she grabs it and eats it.
It pops like the shell.
No, the bug. Something in the champagne. It makes it like it starts like sizzling, and then it just splashes and pops, and then it doesn't like shatter, but it dies, and then she takes it out, and it's all limb, and she eats it.
Hard pass.
I mean,
hard
bugs,
pass.
right? You want to eat bugs?
I eat a cricket.
Centipede champagne? Yeah, damn near. Centipede champagne. That'd be one hell of a YouTube video.
Centipede champagne.
Centipede champagne. Sounds like a mixtape.
And Drake's new album. Centipede champagne.
Centipede champagne.
For Bondo bands.
Yeah. All right, next one, man. Critical thinking.
I'd give this one a 4.
Why?
I do a lot of critical thinking before I put out any content, before I make life decisions. But sometimes I do make the average mistake where I'll jump into something a little too quick. Let's say if it's like releasing a new merch idea too fast, or not milking something out, letting something simmer, that's what I did with my rebrand. My rebrand took me 6 months. So I critically thought about this rebrand for 6 months, got it in the work, pushed it out, and it was a big success. I've teased it for a month before it went out, and till this day I still get compliments on my logo 100%, and about my line, and about Andreas, who did my transition, and about anything animation, intro video, outro video. My outro video, I think honestly I can say wholeheartedly, I'm not bagging anybody, I think I have one of the best outros on this platform. The outro to my stream, like, it makes people not want to leave.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
But it's time to go. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it always keeps them coming back.
Who made the outro again?
Wazdi.
Wazdi?
Yep, it's Wazdi. She's a legend.
Is she a viewer, or is she just like a freelance worker?
She's a freelance worker. She's like the best video editing freelance worker I've ever met in my life.
All right, what's her name again? Sorry, I'm gonna write this down.
I'm gonna put it right here. Sorry.
It's all good. It's Wazdi. You put a command on it.
Damn it.
It's okay. It's a habit.
There you go.
There you go. It's Wazdi. Definitely gonna hit her up. So she just does transitions and all that?
Yep. Whenever she tweets out, she's open. She's so booked that like she opened her last intro and outro screen in like little clips editing for 10 people only. It's crazy. Imagine only opening it for 10 people. Like, you're making good money. You got to be making good money if you're only opening it 10 people every couple of months.
She's booked out till April right now. Fuck. That's crazy. What about the artist that did your logo? You told me about him a little bit when I DM'd you.
Yeah, he's from Japan. He's outsourced, and I can't give any information on that. I'm sorry. I love you guys.
Okay. That's dope. All right.
I know how these mixer streets work, dude. And I know I'm gonna plug, dude, and everybody's gonna be trying to, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna try to. It's gonna look like my stuff, and I can't, because he's very good in what he did with mine. Look at mine, make realistic. So I know it's gonna go on and on and on. I can't, dude. I gotta keep that. I gotta keep a difference on the platform.
You can tell there's a certain essence in his art, and that's what stood out to me the most. And he does an amazing job, so shout out to him.
I know, over 2,000 Photoshop layers, dude. I'd cry.
Holy fuck, that's insane.
You should see my PSD file. It's huge. it's absolutely huge.
That's insane, dude. All right, man. So last one before we conclude this segment. Luck.
Okay. 2.
What? Why?
Your boy ain't got no luck, dude.
What
I
do you-
ain't got no luck. I got some luck, dude, but I ain't got no luck. Like,
Alright.
if I'm thinking about being lucky, like, what do you think about in terms of luck? Because I might think about it differently.
Okay. I guess things tend to unfold for where you want them to do.
Okay, so like things falling into place.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Like at the exact right time, or just out of the blue. Yeah, that's kind of what I think about. Everything happens like at the right time when it's supposed to happen. But I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like I've got more of the shit end of the stick than the nice end of the stick. And it's kind of keeping me like in the grind still, if you know what I mean. Like I don't think I'm lucky. I don't think I have like I have we're going on 16,000 followers. I don't think that is good enough for me. So I don't think that it's good enough. Like Ninja hosted me the other day. Everybody's like, yo, Ninja hosted you. That's so cool. I'm like, I love Ninja. Thank you so much for hosting me. But now I need to do more. Like, you know, right after the host, I was like, shit, click. I gotta do something else to get there. So I mean, that is luck. In a way, that is luck. But at the same time, I don't treat it as that. If that's weird, if that makes sense.
No, you treat it as it's a sign that you're in the right direction.
Babe, shut up. Sorry.
Mrs. Cheese. Nice.
It's
hood,
cold.
That's funny. All right, so damn, that just got off track. What? Miss Cheese out here? Damn.
Always. Oh, and then if I don't say anything, you didn't answer my cat.
Easy there. You don't want to get in trouble after this.
Nah, she knows I love her.
Oh man. All right, bro. So yeah, that's the end of the segment. We're gonna move on to the next one. So you shared your character creation. You set yourself some attributes. Now you're off to go to your
Tag secured.
Now you're about to go to your main quest. So what is your main quest?
My main quest in life or in general or for content creation? Or
In general, like what is your main quest in life right now? Like what are you trying to do? Because so to make this easier, after this segment, I'm gonna ask what your side quests are.
Okay, so
your
my main quest is to honestly make enough money to take care of me, my girlfriend, my family, and then obviously make enough money to build a foundation. Not a foundation. Like I want to build like basically an org that helps out kids who need equipment for sports that can't afford them. So let's say hockey, soccer, football, all that good stuff. I want them to fly as long as they're within the range. You know what I mean? If they don't make enough, like all about that. I can give them soccer cleats, shin guards, hockey sticks, basketballs, like shoes for basketball, anything, dude. I just want to make. I think there's not enough of those programs because a lot of kids struggle. Because when I was a kid, I was struggling to get equipment because I was playing everything. Like, you know, when you're a kid, you play everything.
Yep.
And then your mom's dishing out money, throwing it here and there. I want to do that, and then I also want to have a couple of sport complexes. I don't know what I'm gonna name them yet, but I want to make a couple of them and run a couple of them. Like,
So
like
just
basketball, soccer.
So just
swimming.
individual kids, or would you like to like help out a school, buy more equipment?
I'm not shy about helping out a school. I would do a school as well. I would do. It depends on how big I would get or how small I have to start it first for it to get there. But I'm open to all ideas, dude. I'm open. I just want it to be something that can support a kid or a teenager who's in need of that equipment.
So what's the big end goal in this organization? Like you say, you start off small and you're open to ideas, but what's like where like you look back, you're like, damn. For the work.
The big end goal is we get at least one sports facility in every state in the U.S. and go from there. So that's like really, really helping everybody like in the world. Like worldwide would be the plan, but I mean it's just a thought, you know. I mean maybe it could happen, like you never know. But it's always good to have. I want to do something that's bigger than me.
Of course.
You know? Like,
yeah.
And then maybe we can branch off from there, dude. Like homelessness is another big thing. Like you never know.
Of course. Okay, so that's your main quest. So what are some of your side quests?
So I have a few side quests. I would like to obviously gain a contract with Mixer. I wouldn't mind working in esports. I don't know what it's for. I don't know what I want to do, but it interests me. I wanna one day own a motorcycle, but my girlfriend won't let me.
Why?
I just like motorcycles, and I've never had one.
Same. What kind of bike would you want to get though?
Hayabusa.
That's a bit. How tall are
That's
you?
a big boy. I'm 5'10". I know. My feet will hit the ground. My feet hits the ground.
That's a big boy right there,
That's a
dude.
big boy.
I'm a little guy, so I gotta get me a Gixxer.
I need it. I need the Hayabusa, dude. It's nice.
They're freaking dope, man. There's some. What color would you get? Like, what's the idea of it looking?
Matte black. With my logo on the back left side.
Ooh, shit. There you go. Maybe some lights that color code with your brand too. The blues. Ooh, shit.
You know
Sorry, Miss Cheese. I'm putting ideas in his head. My bad.
No, Gilly, what up, man?
What's up, guys? Okay, so another side quest. What else do you want to do? I start with your health. It's a good health side quest.
I would like to. I would like to eat a little better. I would say that because I do a lot of working out. I go to the gym. I play soccer. My food choices, I still eat pizza and all that stuff and all that good stuff. I would like to eat well and eat clean because I know I'm going to get to a point where I need to start eating well because it's going to help my body. I'm already up. I work for UPS, so I'm always walking around, moving boxes, never on my ass until I come to stream. But I do a lot of sitting down, honestly.
What about some mental goals?
For my mentality, try to keep myself away from myself, if that makes sense. I want to try to tone out my inner voice telling me that I can't do shit or that I need to improve on this when I know I'm doing a good job and psyching myself out. It happens a lot. And I really get down on myself. And then I try to, and I apologize. I over apologize for things that are out of my control.
You know, there's a good quote. I don't know if you guys watch Marvel movies, but in Captain Marvel, there's a good quote that the Ancient One says in there. She says, "We never get rid of our demons. We only learn to live above them."
That's a nice quote.
Yeah.
That's a good quote. That is a great quote.
Yeah.
Let me not undermine it.
So yeah, definitely put that into consideration, man. So, like I said, it goes back to, man, don't be so hard on yourself. Learn to forgive yourself in your past and what you learned, and that's the first step to being a better human being that you wish to be.
Just trying to grow, man.
Of course. Any other side quests you got, my friend?
Rekindle my relationships with my brothers and family a little better. That's gonna use some time.
So what's the plan for that?
Hopefully when I get my house and my family and stuff, I can have dinners, and hopefully they'll come. I hope they would come. But if not, we'll try something else. We'll keep going down the list.
Where do you plan on moving to?
I'm moving to Connecticut for 2 years, and then I was honestly thinking about moving to Seattle. Living in Seattle.
Why Connecticut?
So me and my girlfriend are moving to Connecticut because she is a pathologist. So she works at Mass General. She does autopsies.
Nice.
So yeah, she's all up in the bodies, which I can't. Then she's going through to Quinnipiac for 2 years in schooling, so she can actually get certified, so she can make her good 6 figures and be good and enjoy herself, and then obviously get those student loans because them shit's hitting hard.
Yep. Be hitting hard.
So that's why we're moving there for 2 years. And then once that 2 years is over, she's pretty much got an offer at any hospital she wants because that job is hard to come by.
So why Seattle? What about Seattle is drawing you?
Seattle is it's a great city. It's high tech. It's new. They're always building. They're always rebranding. Yes, it's a little muggy, but the climate is always good. It doesn't snow a lot. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. It rain, it's misty a lot. Has a lot of cloudy days.
And you see no sun. That's okay, dude. I've been getting sun forever. I've seen nothing but sun. And usually, when I was there for the weekend of PAX West, it was sunny all weekend. So they get some sun, just not all the time.
I think you just got lucky.
Maybe.
No, you got lucky.
Maybe.
You got lucky. What it came down
but
to.
it's definitely, I'm definitely going there to obviously pursue a job with Mixer as well, and to see if I can further this career.
Well, good luck to you in that, man. Sounds exciting. I'm looking forward to all your future endeavors and success. It's going to be an interesting one to watch you grow, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. All right. So you did your main quests. You knocked out them side quests. So now you reach your final boss. So what is your final boss that you wish to conquer?
My final boss that I wish to conquer is my anger.
Ooh, you got a temper.
That's a good one. I do. Okay. I have a temper. I let it get to me. I let it make decisions in my life. Whether it's my girlfriend, slight little arguments, whether it's like me playing video games with somebody and yelling at them and they're yelling at me and all this stuff, and I feed into it. Mm-hmm. Even people in public trying to poke at me and stuff like that. And I never get physical, but I always say things that I regret. And I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I don't feel good after it, and I immediately apologize after I'm done. But it's kind of like I don't want to say it in the beginning. I want to be smart. I want to think before I say stuff, and it's not really good when it comes to like me being in a bad mood and getting angry.
So what is your strategy on defeating this final boss?
I think I'm gonna meditate, dude. I think I'm gonna meditate, and I'm also gonna see somebody. I'd like to see. I think I'm gonna go see a psychiatrist to help me out with some inner demons that I think I'm battling.
Well, at least you're self-aware enough and willing to help yourself out, and that's already a good first step, my friend.
Thanks.
All right, so that is your final boss. So you've conquered your final boss, and it hits
that anger.
Yeah.
Little bastard.
So you conquer your final boss, and then it hits game over, my friend. So what is the legacy or impact you wish to leave when somebody opens up your save file?
When somebody opens up my save file, I want them to feel empowered. I want you guys to feel like you can do anything. I want you guys to feel like everybody is battling something, but it doesn't make you. You make your own decisions, you make your own choices, and you can be great in whatever you do. You just got to keep pushing.
Anything else?
And don't be an asshole.
And don't be an asshole. I like that, man. That's awesome. All right, man. Last question. Where can people find you?
People can find me at Karim Cheese GG on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And then you can find me live on Mixer every day of the week at mixer.com/Karim Cheese.
All right, man. Thank you so much for coming through and sharing your save file, opening up to the platform and letting everybody know on a deeper level who you are. And I appreciate you coming through, man.
No problem, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
By the way, you down for a part 2?
I am down for a part 2.
Hey, maybe a year from now.
I agree.
You agree? Okay. A year from now, I would definitely... It'd be interesting to see how far you've come. So definitely looking forward to
changes and everything. I'm excited.
Yeah. Hey, amazing. Thanks for the 50 Embers. Great show to both of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Awesome. Clap it up. Clap it. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, man. To conclude it, for the people in the back, what is your name and whose save file is this?
My name is Karim Cheese, and y'all just witnessed my save file.
Yeah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Thank you so much again. Shout out to Karim Cheese. If you guys haven't went and checked out his stream, the Dojo fam is very strong, very humble. They out there. You guys looking for a fam to go in with open arms? Mixer.com/Karim Cheese. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. From everybody in the chat, thank you for all the love, support. I see all the follows, I see the embers, I see the sparks. Sorry I couldn't say nothing. You know, of course. Thanks for the host again. Sassy tune a little bit at the end, but it's cool. I still love you, bro. Man, thanks for the love and support. Definitely I plan on doing this on a weekly basis every Thursday for all your favorite Mixer partners. And now, finally, I can announce that next week I'll be having Munchkin Doom on the show. So that's gonna be
Munchkin.
She's amazing. She's an angel. So definitely looking forward to that. Again, fam.
She's awesome.
Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out.
No problem, man.
Stay happy.
I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for having me.
Stay happy, stay healthy, and most of all, gamers, stay golden. Till next time, my friends. Peace.
Peace.